The question is urgent. Is Nigeria's cybersecurity framework keeping pace with its digital transformation? To discuss that, we are now being joined by the CEO of TechnyFire.
Hi.
Yeah, pronounce that right?
TechnyFire.
TechnyFire. Yeah.
Dapo Aruwajoye.
Yeah.
Good to have you join us on the morning show today.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Adesuwa.
Thank you. So, I just gave an introduction of the fears. Our health infrastructure can collapse, our electoral system can be at risk, our power grids. But to the regular Nigerian who's watching this, who might feel, not very data conscious, what are the risks if someone steals your data, your identity? What are the risks to the everyday Nigerian?
There's a whole lot. Apparently, in the dark web already, we have like 80 million of our data there swimming. So there's a whole lot happening that we don't really know of and we should be aware of. Apparently, when you say 4,000 attacks every month, we're saying in 1 hour, 24 attacks. In 30 minutes, 12 attacks. In 5 minutes, 2 attacks. It's worrisome. And we should be aware of this fact. And we should be aware of the fact that we should take care of our data. And the government also should take care of our data. 4,000, that's from the Data Protection Commission. The minister himself, Bosu, is saying that it's 4,200 attacks.
That's the government data.
That's the government data.
Okay.
But
you think it's more?
I think it's more because even the telecoms, the fintechs that are facing these attacks on a daily basis, on a second basis, not even daily basis anymore. The fact is they don't really churn out facts, the real data out. They feel if I tell you that, okay, I've been attacked yesterday, I was attacked yesterday, or I'm being attacked now, I think it's like a vulnerability, a stupidity on my part, if I can use that English. So they tend not to tell people that you've been attacked. So the problem is, how much of your data is out there and what can be done about it? And that's a big question already. It's a very, very big one.
All right, Dapo. I mean, I like the way that you have started, but let's break it down to the level that, most people will understand.
Okay.
We spoke about cyber what assessment, which shows more than 80 million, in the dark web, being what does this mean? Is it data that is the target, or is it people's money? Where banks are involved, etc. And how does it work? Do we just have some people sitting down somewhere in Asia or somewhere, in part of Africa or in North America who are targeting specific institutions across the globe? What is their target? What do they want? And why are we so susceptible?
In the dark web.
Yeah.
You see, it's like we're fighting against principalities and powers. And I'll tell you, because these guys have got resources, they make money from these things. Like, it's easier now to have data in some countries. Your OTP, your data, the strip, just everything are there in the dark web. People go there to buy all this data for illicit transactions. They buy anything. On the dark web, you can see it depends on the data you need.
When you say dark web, break it down for an ordinary listener. I'm saying that not for me. I'm saying, not just the web, not just internet.
There's a market for dark people that need information to do illicit
That is
things.
Not correct.
Yes.
Like Oluwole of the web.
Oluwole of the web, if you get what I mean. And they're making money from all this. And the problem is, in a country like Nigeria, that has the infrastructure, that's our data protection infrastructure, it's like you are putting a skyscraper on a sink sand or on a foundation that is not too good.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the skyscraper is going to sink.
But now, isn't the government already working to tackle this? I believe there's a deadline the CBN has set for financial institutions by the 10th of June to improve their cybersecurity. So isn't the government already working to prevent our data or cyber threats to particularly our financial institutions with these new regulations?
You're right. The CBN has the right, like now in all the institutions, like the financial institutions, you must have the CISO. That's the Chief Information Security Officer.
Yeah.
The CBN is doing a whole lot. The Data Protection Commission, backed by the Data Protection Act, is doing a whole lot also. But sometimes the ONSA, the Office of the National Security Advisor, is doing a whole lot too. But sometimes it's not about policies. We put all these policies in place before it goes through ratification, before it goes through. Sometimes all these things take 8 months.
Yeah.
And we're talking about guys that are moving. We're talking about automated polymorphic attacks. That's attacks that change the way they come. Every second, they keep changing.
Per second
attack. So we need to have resources. We need to have human resources too. Like we have brain drain, cybersecurity aspects.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Contributed to our capacity, to be able to deal with these attacks, with the overall ecosystem. Do we have enough, manpower and expertise and capacity to deal with it?
That's a problem. And it takes us to the money point boss, what he said of recent, saying they have the jobs, but no manpower, no skills to do it.
Well,
because most of the people have left the country.
More than that.
Okay.
He said things that a lot of young Nigerians found were very diminishing.
Yes.
Saying that instead of young Nigerians being equipped for the workplace, that they want to go into doing onwards activities. for TV, stick your language.
But
I'll say onwards activities.
But there's another.
Is that not disparaging the youth and also putting responsibility on them? Because whether or not someone is equipped to be employable in this age is not their own doing for the most part. It's the education institution.
Yes.
It's childhood nutrition.
Yes.
It's a lot of things that are out of the control.
The society.
It's the society as a large. The society moral fiber is not determined by the children.
Yes.
It's determined by those leading them.
Yes. Because they find it easier, these young bloods, I mean, the ones that do the illicit stuff, they find it, I'm not speaking for them. Maybe they find it easier to use the skills they know of, which they did not even get in the classroom. To use the skills they know of to do what they think they will make money from. That's countering what he's saying. Yeah. The ones that have gone to school, that have these skills, how much are you paying them? And that's the problem you're having. Now we're spending money on policies. Are you investing in the people? We're talking about polymorphic attacks. AI we are under attack. And we don't have infrastructure, we don't have people, we don't have the workforce, we don't have the soldiers standing and fighting back. It's critical when you said the health infrastructure, politics. You see, the problem is we don't even need foot soldiers in the war that is happening nowadays. I'm telling you, when you get to look at the war Iran is fighting with, the fight with, most of the time, tech is doing the war.
Yeah.
So we should put more into having institutions that is ready for unprecedented attacks.
You're speaking to Bosun Tijani with this, right?
Basically, if he's listening now.
He will be listening. And this is his stuff,
Yeah.
And he's not a politician, he's been,
Yes.
out there. This
Yes.
is, what would you have him do, as the man in charge and as a young at-heart gentleman? What do you think he should be doing in order to reassure people that we're up to the task with all these per-second attacks that you...
We need to invest in the people. We need to invest. We need to get the experts out there. Let's search for these young bloods there that are good in ensuring that we are protected digitally. And again, let's get the financial institutions. Make laws. If they are attacked, give them 24 hours. They need to inform the people, inform their mates, inform the institution.
That won't create panic and
it would it's not for us to know.
Okay.
It's for the system to know.
To be aware.
So when an institution was attacked 2 p.m.,
yeah,
if you have the information and if you have the attack, if you have information about the attack, if it's in the system, that attack will not take place again because we have everything in place to take care of such attack. So the problem of we are keeping secrets, we don't want people to know, we are facing these cyber attacks is a big problem. We should stop that. And again, the government should invest in people, invest in institutions, invest. We're still talking about firewalls. There's a lot happening. AI should do the automation. AI should be fighting. I'm not saying even AI, if AI is doing the work, you need to have people to put the input.
So with the 3MTT program, for example, that Bosu Tijani is doing, is this right up the alley of what you're speaking about in terms of people investment, or do you think it's missing something?
3MTT is trying. 3 million young people. But it depends on the concentration.
I mean, they haven't gotten to 200,000 yet.
Yeah.
Or maybe 300,000
yet.
yet.
But 200 and something.
Yes.
It's a work in progress.
Yes, it's a work in progress. However, it's about training tech talent. So I'm saying, is that the sort of program that you're looking at the government doing in terms of preparing young people for what's to come? That's
a sort of program. But because they're trying, I think in conjunction with UNDP, a whole lot of organizations, foreign and local, are coming together to have. But if we have the speed is another thing. When are we churning? How are we churning out these guys? If we do that, because with the way AI is going, every day we should be churning out cybersecurity experts. And I'm telling you, and we should be looking for solutions also. Sovereign innovation, like our data should be sovereign. We still have our data in different countries. So under which law? Under whose law? Our data in other countries. That's dangerous.
Does that affect only Nigeria or much of African countries?
Much of developing countries. Yes. Like I know that now they're coming up with sovereign data, sovereign solutions. And again, we should have sovereign solutions. No, I said so because that's my own dream. That's why I'm working on MVPs to MVPs, turning out people's sovereign solutions. Bring a solution that the West does not understand. Let your solution speak your language. Get them confused, if you get what I mean.
How well are IT-oriented, solution companies like yours interfacing with the necessary authorities? You have, a beautiful experience in the media, in the private sector, and in government. How much are you interfacing? Because access shouldn't be a problem to somebody like your good self.
Basically, what I do is public awareness. Orientation. And I do, that's what I do. I have a show called TechnyFire, and my production is called TechnyFire. So what I do every day, I go out there to tell people what they need to know. How to stay safe. And getting the attention of a government is another thing entirely. It depends on the focus or concentration of it. I'm telling you, on the focus and concentration. I've been on this campaign for a while now. I left politics. I was in politics for a while. I was the SSA.
I thought you were in government.
I was in government. I was the SSA for two government. And I was in government. Good English. Thank you so much. You were in government also, not in politics.
Not in politics.
For two governors. At the end of it, I thought, I need to serve the people. I need to help the people. That's why I had to come up with this. And I believe the state government and the federal government is seeing what I'm doing. So they should once in a while get in touch with me too, because I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to give the people the knowledge they need to know about technology.
All right.
Well, thank you so much. Tech savvy, Dapo Aruwajoye.
Per second, Dapo Aruwajoye.
Per second, Dapo Aruwajoye. I'm tongue tricked. I don't even know what's happening today, but the CEO of TechnyFire.
TechnyFire.
Thank you for joining us today on the morning show.